so excited. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have no idea where this video is gonna go, what we're gonna talk about. I'm on this amazing experience right now, and there's nothing that I love more in the world than sitting down and chatting with you guys. In case you didn't know, I have been sailing on a ship in the middle of the ocean while doing college courses and seeing the whole world. Sometimes I pinch myself thinking about how I'm here right now. Constantly feels like I'm in this dream. Somebody's just gonna wake me up and, you know, like snap me out of it. But yeah, I'm just feeling super happy. I definitely think when I was younger, when I first started my YouTube channel, filming sit-down videos and just like talking randomly in front of my camera came to me so much easier. And now I find myself overthinking everything. I don't understand why, when this happened. It's something that I've definitely become very, very aware of, and I hate that because one of the best parts about a job like this is just being able to be myself and be raw with my emotions. And so that is the goal of today's video. Today it is no, it's November. And it's not even November 1st. Scratch that. Today is November 6th. Crazy. October absolutely flew by. I'm trying to remember everything that I did in October, and I genuinely cannot remember a bunch of it because it's just kind of all blurred into just a couple of days. So it's November now. Best time of the month, you already know. It's so funny because on November 1st, a bunch of y'all tagged me in stories on Instagram of I walked these streets in November, which if you don't know, basically 4 years ago, I went into this empty house next door to me, brought my ukulele, and I just sang this song that I wrote. It ended up going viral. It's been on Spotify along with my other songs for quite a long time, and every year it's like a tradition where when it's November 1st, that song always makes its way back into the world. It's a good time. I will say though, it definitely does not feel like November on this ship. Fall and winter are just not gonna feel like that because where we're at right now, which is we're going around the Horn of Africa, it is so freaking hot and humid. We're on a 14-day stretch right now to Cape Town, South Africa. A bunch of our itinerary has changed. We were originally gonna go to Jordan, Dubai, India, but then we got rerouted, and so we went to Gibraltar, the Canary Islands, Cape Town, and Mauritius. I think that's how you say it. I'm super sad because I had some family friends that I was gonna meet up with in Dubai, and then obviously I wanted to see the Taj Mahal in India, get to experience that, but I definitely will be making my way back there one day. But anyways, fall is my favorite season. You guys know this. My friends are the sweetest because back at home they'll just send me pictures of the leaves changing, whatnot, and winter is on its way, so it's gonna be a very, very snowy semester when I get back. Life on a ship is crazy, you guys. Words don't do it justice because you truly have to like be here to experience it. I hope that everybody who has any form of interest in doing a study abroad program jumps on the opportunity to do semester at sea because you get all the best parts about studying abroad in one program. I never thought that I would be able to learn on a rocky moving ship, let alone run on a treadmill on a ship. If you can run on a treadmill when you're rocking side to side, you can basically do anything at that point. I see it as like a little game. Makes the long stretches at sea feel really fun. But I've gotten into a really good routine. Two of my friends and I wake up every morning at 6:15. We go to the gym and either do bike or running on the treadmill from 6:30 till 7, and then we go straight to breakfast, and then we have classes for the rest of the day. I'm an early riser, I've always have been, and I was really worried that, you know, everybody was gonna stay up super late on the ship, which a lot of people definitely do, and some of my friends stay up till like 4 a.m. every night. I don't know how they do it, but for me, I am an early riser, and it's been really cool finding other people who are early risers because we can just kind of start the day together. It makes you feel less stuck in like a confined space. I don't think I shared this, but I deleted Snapchat a while ago. I think it's been 4 months since I deleted Snapchat, and let me tell you guys, it has been the best thing that I've ever done. One day I was just lying down in bed and I was like, when do we grow up? When do we collectively decide, okay, we're done using Snapchat now that we're at this certain age? There really is no point to it. It's mindless. Also, I know I'm not gonna find my husband on Snapchat, so I don't even know like what I was doing having it. Life is pretty freaking great without it. The switch wasn't even that hard. I guess if you have a fear of missing out on things, you know, seeing what other people are doing with their life, then maybe it'll be a hard transition. But I would definitely encourage you, and maybe this is your sign if you're watching this video right now, to think about maybe deleting it for 2024, because not only have I felt more present in my relationships with people just in general, but I feel like there's been less clutter in my mind. Also, I just think sending pictures back and forth can be really superficial, and I'm much more of a phone call type of girl. Even better than that, I'd much rather have intellectual conversations with people in person. That has been a really positive change. This boat and this experience is 100% a love boat, and anybody that says it's not is lying, because there are really no rules when it comes to girls and guys, rules, whatnot. You're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. I mean, it's like paradise to a lot of people. For me, it has been actually quite the opposite when it comes to my definition of paradise. I think a lot of times people forget that you can be friends with people and not have to date them or like them. Basically, all my girlfriends on this ship, I am the only one that has not expressed interest in anybody, let alone entertained anything with anybody. And I intend to keep it that way. Now I've reached a point in my life where I am very, very content with being single, doing things alone. I don't get FOMO when it comes to relationships and whatnot. I'm so happy for my friends that found partners on this ship. I'm very content with being in the company of my own self and praying and looking forward to the next person that is gonna come into my life. I will say, being on this boat has made me very, very tough and given me a new perspective on the standards that I have when I go back home. Before I developed a backbone for myself, I felt the need to always say yes to people. Yes to things. I kind of like lowered my bar down a little bit. Being on this boat, I've done a lot of self-reflecting, and you really do not have to say yes to anything or to anybody, because at the end of the day, you don't owe anybody anything. I have a lot of respect, and there have been very, very kind people, for example, on this boat, who I think are amazing, but I'm very, very firm that I want to be single right now and truly be able to look back on this experience when I leave semester at sea as solely doing it for myself, growing as a person overall. I really think that I've been able to do that. Side note, this lash separator tool has completely changed my makeup game. I used to worry so much about like clumpy lashes, or I don't know, sometimes mascara, it can sit weird in the bottle, and this, you need to invest in this. This is the Grande lash separator. Our voyage ends in Bangkok, Thailand on December 22nd. And why can't I, oh, there we go. I was like, why can I not get this open? I'm going to be flying to Texas immediately once we land in Thailand, because obviously your girl wants to be home for Christmas. I miss my family so much. Obviously I miss my dogs. And then I'm going to be spending New Year's in Boise, Idaho, because last year I missed New Year's in Idaho and I want to spend it with my girlfriends. I'm also going to be single, so obviously I want to spend it with like my girlfriends back at home. I just can't wrap my head around the fact that 2024 is in 2 months. Like, what? Where does time go? I genuinely do not know. When I go back to Boise, I am going to be taking very, very hard classes my spring semester, because the classes that I would have taken fall of 2023, which is right now, I would have been able to divide it a little bit. Take some hard ones in the fall, take some hard ones in the spring, but because I'm on semester at sea, I was not able to do those classes. So I'm a little stressed out, not gonna lie, thinking about my workload, but I will be bringing Matcha, my Yorkie, back to Idaho because he's with my parents right now while I'm here. He's just the cutest little thing, and I know life with him is gonna make anything stressful better. So cannot wait to get back into a routine with him, with living alone, just hustling and grinding. I'm also gonna be turning 20 in 5 months. That number doesn't even feel right to say out loud. It's weird because I've been doing social media and have had to grow up really, really fast since I was like 14 years old, and I've always felt older than I actually am, but for some reason 19 feels fine to say, but 20 just doesn't. Like 20 feels weird. Also, speaking of ages and things being weird, the drinking age in America is going to literally throw me off, because anytime my friends and I go into port in these countries that we've been traveling to on semester at sea, you can drink because the age is 18. I've been so used to going to restaurants, ordering espresso martinis, strawberry daiquiris by a pool, a nice little mojito. I'm not gonna be able to do that anymore. I'm gonna have to actually wait until I'm 21. So yeah. Anyways, let's just say I'm sad about that. I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. I've been seeing some questions on if I've gotten homesick at all on semester at sea. I've never been the type of person to get FOMO, and I think a lot of that stems from my family and the influence that they have on me. My parents have always encouraged my sister and I to be a leader, not be a she. So I've never really experienced FOMO. There are times and just random moments that I can't predict when it's gonna hit me, but I'll get waves of, oh my gosh, I really miss going to Goldstein's Bagels with Lex. I really miss cooking dinner and watching the sunset on my balcony with KK. And then of course my family, like I miss them so much, but luckily we live at a time where you can call them and text them. That makes home feel a lot closer than it actually is. But I also think it depends on how your experience is on something like this. If it's going really poorly, then yeah, you're gonna really get homesick and miss home a lot. But for me, my experience has felt like this incredible high, and I don't want it to stop. But needless to say, there are days when it dips a little bit and I'm like, damn, I wanna go on a long walk in the middle of fall and just be with people that feel like home. I definitely do think that home is where you make it though. Leaving semester C is going to feel like I've lost a little bit of home. I don't know if I'm ready for that, I'm gonna be honest. I probably look crazy doing this, but the one thing that I will say I did miss a little bit of, I guess would be like the closest thing to FOMO, was Halloween weekend. And that's solely because Halloween as a college student is like a whole thing, Halloween weekend. So you basically go out, dress up for 4 nights straight. Getting ready with your girls for Halloween is just a whole fun thing in itself. I really missed that moment and being able to do that with my girlfriends back at home. We did Halloween on the ship. Being in Greece and trying to like put together a costume, it is harder than you think, and I did not plan well for that. I probably should have bought a costume in the States before I came on this. It was so cute and fun seeing what all my friends dressed up as back at home. Definitely when Halloween hit, I was like, wow, we're past the halfway mark on this voyage, and this semester is just absolutely flying by. This mascara, I'm not even kidding, one of the best mascaras that I've ever used in my life, and I'm pretty sure it was only $8, but do you guys see this? $8, L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Go to your local grocery store and get it. I've spent so much money on more expensive mascaras that don't do my lashes justice the way that this does. I find myself going back to drugstore products because sometimes it's just way better. I'm pretty much done with my makeup, but the last thing that I do want to say, and I wanted to wait till the end of the video to say it, is that obviously I have announced that I'm not going to be doing Vlogmas this year, and that is because I genuinely just cannot film, edit, and upload every single day of December while I'm on this ship. Also, you just never know how splotchy the Wi-Fi is gonna be. The fact that every student can get 7 minutes of Wi-Fi a day as a whole in the middle of the ocean, like I don't know how that works exactly. So Vlogmas, not happening this year. Trust me, I'm just as sad about it as y'all are because that's like my favorite time of the whole year. But I have been working on gift guides. Gifting has always been my love language, but curating gift guides in particular for my friends, or maybe what to ask for themselves, that has always been right up my alley. And so I've been working so hard, asking basically everybody on the ship, putting together a bunch of gift guides for her, for him, for mom, for dad, for the in-laws, for your home, and you're not gonna wanna miss out on that. It's gonna be released on December 1st, so follow my Instagram because that is where I'm gonna post it. I'll also probably post it on my community tab on YouTube, but yeah, I'm so excited. Literally, Christmas is also my favorite time of the year. I can't decide if I'm a fall or winter girly. Christmas is just the best time ever. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, but Christmas is just so magical. Loki said that I'm not gonna be able to get a white Christmas, but like I would choose to be here any day over that. I've got 3 classes today, so your girl needs to get the ball rolling. You guys, I'm so happy to be here. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Go in, do something for yourself, go on a little walk, touch some grass outside because I love the ocean and all, but I would kill to go run outside, maybe do like a couple miles, have a picnic on the grass. Go do that for me. Also go to Starbucks and go get a holiday drink. Comment below videos that you want to see while I'm still on semester at sea, and I will see y'all in my next video. Ciao!